Hello everyone and welcome to the video. Today we're going to be explaining something that's quite complicated in the English language, and it's something called idioms. Now, we're going to show you some examples of idioms, and we're going to explain what they actually mean. But first things first, what is an idiom? So let me explain. An idiom is a phrase or expression that typically presents a figurative, non-literal meaning attached to the phrase. Now, an idiom's figurative meaning is actually different from the literal meaning. So don't take an idiom literally. Now, there's actually a lot of idioms that exist in the English language. And, if we were to explain every one of them, then this video would be at least an hour long. So, we've handpicked 10 most interesting idioms to explain to you guys in this video. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Not again!
So if you can see, this is an example of an idiom. Now this first idiom we're showing you is called waking up on the wrong side of the bed. The meaning behind waking up on the wrong side of the bed is waking up grumpy, uncomfortable, tired, and bad moody. Now the correct way to actually use this idiom is if someone sees you grumpy or tired and someone asks you what happened to you, and you will reply with, "Oh, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today." Now this next idiom is called pulling someone's leg. So what does pulling someone's leg actually mean? Pulling someone's leg means deceiving someone in a joking kind of way. You don't actually pull someone's leg. Remember, it's just an idiom. Right, recording that was actually quite scary, to be honest. But this next idiom is called kick the bucket. Now the actual meaning for kick the bucket is actually to die. Yeah, it's pretty grim. So normally you would use kick the bucket to explain something that you want to do before you die. So for example, I want to go to that place before I kick the bucket. It means that you want to go to that place before you die, or else you won't have another chance. So this idiom is called pull the wool over someone's eye. The meaning for this idiom is to deceive someone, to fool someone, or to lie to someone. So this one's called beating around the bush. And also, no, you don't actually fight with a bush. Normally, the way you would use beating around the bush is to stop someone from going around and around of a question and telling them to get to the point already. For example, stop beating around the bush. That means you should get to the point. Stop wasting my time.
Yeah, it's this one.
So this next one is called barking up the wrong tree. So the meaning for barking up the wrong tree is actually to be wrong for a reason to do something, or to chase something from false information or from the wrong information. So this one is called birds of a feather flock together. Now the meaning behind birds of a feather flock together is that people with the same interests or the same preferences tend to flock together. Now, this happens because people with the same things that they like tend to befriend each other, and the more people that they find, the more they flock together like a bird. So that was the explanation for birds of a feather flock together. Let's move on to the next idiom. So this idiom is called pigs fly. Now the way you use this idiom is to express when things are literally impossible to do. Just like how the idiom says pigs fly, pigs cannot fly, so it's literally impossible. Let's move on to the next idiom. Don't worry, the person in the video is actually completely fine. She's our friend, and when we recorded this, we did this with the utmost safety, so no one got hurt. Now, this next idiom is actually called giving someone the cold shoulder. Now, giving someone the cold shoulder means that you completely ignore what that person is saying, maybe because of dislike or something happened between you two. So that was giving someone the cold shoulder. Let's move on to the last idiom of this video.
Why'd you go to a party yesterday?
I couldn't, man. It was raining cats and dogs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Like, were there huskies? Or something?
Now this last idiom is called raining cats and dogs. And no, it doesn't actually rain cats and dogs. Raining cats and dogs means that the rain is really heavy. Heavy like cats and dogs. That was the last idiom of our video. The purpose that we made this video is to avoid situations like the last idiom from happening to you watchers out there. We hope that after watching this video, you may learn how to correctly use an idiom and maybe learn some new idioms if you haven't heard them before. We would also like to thank you for watching our video. We hope that our video can help you master the English language and also master how to use idioms. So, that is all from us. Thank you, and see you next time.